So far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Here's Kidd into the lane. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Young. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden, the defense barely gets a chance to react.
Kidd gets to Durant. Okongwu grabs the board.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
On its way from Young for 2. Again, the Hawks score.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Kidd against Collins. A nice shot by Katie. And that's now 7 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
Now, here's Collins. Got a piece of it. Kidd with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Kidd, good.
Well, that's how they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Young looking around. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
A sneaky score in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Now here's Durant. O'Neal trying to break free. KD's shot is good. KD's got 9 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Allen passes to Collins. The dish to Young. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And Bryant kicks to Kidd. Shot clock at 6. And KD the bucket on the assist by Kidd. Kidd's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. 7-point differential. And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
And sometimes you can make a few plays here and there, but never get into a real rhythm. That's what happened to them in that game.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
The Nets making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Well, you look at Tracy McGrady, 2nd in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
Now, here is McGrady. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. First trip to the line for him here. And the first one goes.
Tracy McGrady at the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Kidd. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Hawks trail by 9. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kidd's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Winston. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Right side, Kidd. And they double up Kidd. O'Neal passes to Toppin. Now here's Kidd. Just 5 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
Atlanta making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. The Hawks trail by 11. Leonard looking over the floor. Rejected by Kobe. And they recover it.
First quarter.
Jordy, no luck. And Brooklyn has possession. Here's Shaq. And it's Winston with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Pass to Doherty. Here's Peters, guarded by O'Neal. Peters misses.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Here's Kidd. Kidd is double. Here's McGrady. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Winston. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Here's Kidd. Pass to O'Neal. And Bryant kicks to Kidd. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Peters passes to Leonard. Now the pass to Doherty. Here's Winston. He's covered by Kidd. Winston, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Shaq dishing to McGrady. Atlanta with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And that one's good. Leonard.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
5 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Shaq. Good in the assist to Kidd. Shaq's got 6.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's Brooklyn looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We come back right after this. We welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because, to me, it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Hawks. They've got Doherty, and it's Daniels in the power forward. Now, here is McGrady. This is the most they've led by 13 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Ryan against Leonard. Brooklyn with the rebound. Pass to McGrady. We're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Ostertag. That one drops for him.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off the 6.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses. The Hawks trail by 17. Here's Munoz. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Bryant kicks to McGrady. Over Leonard. From the high post, he drills it. McGrady's got 6.
And McGrady, as accomplished a mid-range shooter as we have in the game, keeps that high release point on the jump shot.
Winston the pass to Okongwu. Here's McGrady. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Hawks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Winston. It's tipped.
And Ostertag showing his intensity on defense. A big guy who takes pride in his shot block.
The wide open look for Durant. Buries the long-range jumper. KD's got 5 points now this quarter.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. You look at Okongwu, one of the game's best, second in the league. And, of course, Shaquille O'Neal.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Munoz, McGrady covering. Got a piece of it, and they get it back. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Shot clock at 2. Goes up again. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Brooklyn leading by 20. And here's Fisher. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Ostertag inside. Defended by Young. Durant against Collins. The wing jumper off target. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Allen. And he gets the bucket.
And how about Allen? Able to control his body on these physical finishes. Terrific at keeping the balance as he's getting bumped by the defense.
Now here's Durant. He's got 16. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Fisher with the ball. Outside, Kobe. He feeds it to KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
You can really tell when Kevin Durant is in the flow because his scoring looks like it's second nature. He's going to go down as one of the all-time best.
Now, here's Collins. 6 points for him. Allen passes to Okongwu. Yes, that goes in. Okongwu's now got his first points of the night.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Outside Bryant. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. To the paint, stolen by Allen. Here's Munoz. Bryant with the rebound.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Durant kicks to Kobe. Back to Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
The Hawks trail by 18. Young outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Young's got 11 points.
And, man, he makes shooting threes look effortless. Young's quick release from distance is especially lethal.
Here's Ostertag. The 3 from KD. That shot off. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Young. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Bryant. And that one's good from Fisher. And the Nets lead by 17.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Passes it to Young. Launches a three. Another miss by Young. Brooklyn leading by 17. McGrady left side. Dishes it to KD. Rebound by the Hawks. And he gets it to go.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. 1:33 left in the second quarter. Doherty against Kidd. Shaq down low. Nails the baby hook. Shaq's got 8.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
Here's Winston driving inside. The shot, no good. Nets leading by 17. Kidd passes to O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Atlanta making some changes. Daniels, he's checked in for Collins. And it's Leonard in for Allen. Shaq's shot is good.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
Here's Peters. Here's Doherty. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Right side Kidd. Count it. 12 points for him.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively. How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
From deep. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Here's Peters. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Bud, what are you looking to clean up in the second half?
You know, I don't think our offense is really moving the way we wanted to, getting up and down the court in pace. And, you know, we got to make a few more open shots, but I think we can be a lot better offensively.
We've seen that from your team, Coach. I'm sure it'll show up. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Looking at the Nets, with a chance to take a commanding 3-1 lead in this series, they've got their foot firmly on the gas pedal tonight. A sensational first-half performance for them. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys that hold his thing. The difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around and it's striking.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Hawks?
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is pumping you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. But nope, just keep giving up open looks, letting it...
Back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
We've got Shaquille O'Neal. Barry is up there with Jason Kidd. Then there's Toppin. And it's Porter at the three, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Young. Young is double. Pass to Allen. Back to Young for the three. Another three for Atlanta.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great three to answer right back.
Kidd against Young. There's Porter with the three. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 20. Porter with the steal. And now Kidd pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Shaq with the slam.
How about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. The pass to Munoz. Back to Young. Allen outside. Over Barry. And that misses everything. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Fourth, Jason Kidd.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Stolen by Collins. Here's Allen. A second chance effort. And there's the nice layup by Okongwu. Okongwu's now got his second basket of the night.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Young against Kidd. Shots good from Young. Young's got 18 points in the game.
One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Young's confidence serves as the catalyst for him taking over games.
Outside Porter. Here's O'Neal. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. 16 points for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game. And that one falls for Okongwu. So he gets them both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Kidd. The feed to O'Neal. Outside Porter. Here's Barry. Offline with his three. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 16. Young for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hawks. Young against Kidd. Pass to Barry. Here's O'Neal. And the shot goes down. And the Nets lead by 15.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Passes it to Munoz. Shot by Collins, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Kidd. He can't get that one to fall. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. To the middle, here's Munoz. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And a new group in for the Nets. Tillman, he's checked in for Shaq. Durant comes in for Toppin. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Porter. That's Bryant in for Barry. Winston the pass to Doherty. Here's Allen. Pass to Doherty. 6 to shoot from 15 feet away. They get it back. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Kidd. Outside for Kobe. McGrady up top. Defended by Allen. Tries from 16. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Fisher's checked in for Brooklyn. To the inside, Peters. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Durant down low. Working on Doherty. And Durant gets it to go.
Just so full of confidence. This guy knows he's at the top of his game. Kevin Durant excels cashing in from right there.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Here's Doherty. That one doesn't go. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's Leonard going inside.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Here's Winston. He has 7. And Durant sends it back.
But Kevin Durant uses his length so well. And how about the timing to send that rejection back?
The Hawks trail by 16. Allen outside. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. And it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger. Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. That one goes. Count it. Winston's got 9.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Fisher with the ball. Leonard picks him up. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Nets lead by 16.
Yeah, you got to know Brian looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
Down low, here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work. that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Bryant against Allen. Takes a shot at the elbow, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Bryant's got 8 here in the quarter. The Hawks trail by 16. And there's the call on Derek Fisher. That's his first foul. Toppin, he's checked in for Durant.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, Obi Toppin.
Outside Leonard. Toppin with the steal. Here's Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
Love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now the defense is in overdrive. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Kobe throws it down home. Yeah, if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good.
Cassius Winston.
And so he hits both. Outside, Kobe fires the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Bryant's got 15.
And you really got to appreciate that swag that Bryant plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Hawks. They've got Collins. Also Doherty out there. Trae Young is out there with Peters. And it's Leonard in at the 2.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Fisher, the pass to Bryant. From the arc. Hit the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nets lead by 21.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Collins wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
For 3, Kobe gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Here's Young. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
And I love how aggressive Young is. Consistent at looking for his shot and at times using that mid-range to be effective.
Here's McGrady. They get the rebound.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Collins in the post. Guarded by Kobe. It's deflected. On the wings, Tracy McGrady. Lays it up and banks it in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Atlanta's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Atlanta calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Come on, let me hear you.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. And Young kicks to Randall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Randolph. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Bryant kicks to Fisher. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And here's Young from the arc. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Brooklyn with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Here's Bryant. Bryant is double. Here's McGrady. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Shots good from Young.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
On the wing, Bryant. And no good. Some solid defense from Randolph. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Young, and there's the drive. That's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And the Nets with possession here. Now here's Kobe. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Hawks. Daniels has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Early. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And Kobe the bucket with the assist from Derek Fisher. Fisher's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night. You know, so much of rebounding is about effort, and no lack of that right there. He had to box out and establish great position.
McGrady outside. A shot by McGrady, no good. It's stolen by McGrady. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Here's Randolph. It's deflected. Now McGrady. Some solid defense from Randolph. And here's Young. A 3-ball. Drills the 3-pointer. Young's got 17 now, just in the second half.
That's his 3rd triple this half, and that's after hitting only 1 before that.
Timeout called, the Nets.
All right, everybody. We're what the Tuesday.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
Hey, Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game. And it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Shaq is checked in for Ostertag. Kevin Durant comes in for Toppin. Michael Porter, he's checked in for McGrady. Jason Kidd is subbed in for Bryant. Young against Kidd. And it's sent back by KD. Daniels passes to Randolph. With the drive. Young against Kidd. Feeds it to Fisher. He kicks to O'Neal.
Last 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
There's the double team with Randolph. And a wide open look for Porter. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
There's the pass to Early. Now Randolph. They double team Randolph. Here's Early. 5 to shoot. And Durant sends it back. And that one's good. Daniels.
And that'll do it for Game 4. Just a terrific performance all around. And a big-time conference finals win for Brooklyn.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today. No surprise here. Just a big-time performance
for Kobe Bryant.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Leonard, he's checked in for Trae Young. Kidd dishes to KD. On the jam by Kevin Durant.
And once they smell blood in the water, you can see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Early, the pass to Randall. Puts it up from 12. Second shot opportunity. And Russell gets it to go.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Shaq against Russell. They double him with Russell. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
And the Hawks with possession here. On the wing, Porter. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's O'Neal. Count that bucket.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here. Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Kidd kicks to Shaq. Good in the assist to Kidd.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clear.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern
Been it since a toddler, I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto, handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put Prada on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got them following my footsteps like I'm Montana, make them shit. Like I'm let new phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta with these condo like the in my fridge.
Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption.